What's up?
Hello.
We're back with episode 21, and today we're walking Augie. Show me. And yeah, so Bryson, after I showed you some of my old videos I posted a couple years ago, what's your thoughts on that?
It's kind of nostalgic. It was. I remember following that account in like 2020, 2021. It was an interesting account to say the least. With it being just a bunch of weird like posts of random whatever he decided to post. So yeah, it was weird, but I mean, you know. It was, I think everybody had a account like that. Even though yours had
I want to angle it down a little more. Yeah.
Even though yours had 16,000 followers, it was still a pretty weird account. Yeah, but I think everyone had that at one point. Augie, slow the hell down! Oh my god.
He pulls like a truck. I have to walk like a Minecraft character just to hold him down. Dude, and it's like my tibialis get so sore. I feel
Bro, hold him down.
I don't want to do it with two hands. All right,
God. Yeah.
But yeah, my tibialis like they're so sore because just from me pressing, like holding the ground still.
Bro.
Chill out. Wait, I'm gonna switch hands, bro. Because he's on this side anyway. So.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro's tweaking.
Getting the pump.
Yep. Oh my god. So this is Noah's dog, correct?
So we're back with another video. Augie's walking me today.
Yes, bro. This dude's getting walked like a good boy.
Okay, I don't know about a good boy. So, Bryson, what's your thoughts on Easton, and is he a chill guy?
Easton, yeah, he's a chill guy. I used to play baseball with him when I was like, I don't know, 10 maybe. His dad was the coach.
Yeah.
We were pretty good friends, and then he went to middle school with me and you, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I kind of reconnected with him there. Yeah, he's a chill guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your opinion on the volunteer work we did? Was it cool?
The volunteer work, yeah, that was pretty fun. The just give me my money thing we did to you, that was pretty fire.
I did not appreciate that very much.
I mean, we were kind of just like, that was just like a trend at that point, and we were just trying to mess with anyone, and you were the unsuspecting suspect because you were just,
Bro, the way you guys tricked Noah into thinking that I was hiding something was perfect.
Well, because you aren't on like any of those social media platforms or anything, so it was kind of just like, you didn't know anything about it, so it was just kind of a good thing to trick you. But
I don't know about a good thing, but a good opportunity.
It was a good opportunity. Bro, I cannot with this dog.
He's like so excited. He's like,
I thought you said that you already walked him, so he wouldn't be excited.
Bro, he wasn't at first, and then now he's like all over the place.
Bro, this guy.
Dude, I need to get a stronger row, curl, and forearms, bro.
Yeah.
He's literally walking him is literally like doing a row, curl, and gripper thing.
Yeah. Do you know who Joshua Block is?
Joshua Block. No.
Yeah, so he's this. I feel like his
Wait,
streamer
why
right
is this
now.
actually easier? I'm not. Whoa! I don't want
He's brake checking you.
Huh?
Brake checking.
No, I don't.
You.
I don't want to ping on the lead.
No, bro, but yeah, he's this like dude who got popular on TikTok in like 2020.
Wait, by the way, why do you always say TikTok?
Okay, it's like I don't know. I just started saying it because I don't even know why I started saying it, but that's just how I've been saying it since since I've had it for the most part. And you know,
You want to lower it a little bit? I don't know if they could see.
I don't,
Is it good?
yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, but it's just kind of something I've been saying over the years for some reason.
What were you saying there about the TikTok?
He's like this dude who got like really addicted to alcohol, and so people would say put the fries in the bag. You know what that means?
Yes.
Yeah, people would tell him put the fries in the bag, and he would get really mad and he'd start like attacking people. And he's from New York, and he would always say, I make $400K a year. I've been to 13 countries. And he would just get really mad, and people would always try to troll him. And so that's just like, I just felt like his streamer, because he always walks around with this dude. And he just like is in a third person point of view all the time. So I felt like I was doing that to you.
Speaking of streamers, what's your opinion on ISO Speed?
On ISO Speed, I honestly, I've never really watched him. But the clips that I've seen, you know, on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, he seems interesting. I mean, you know, he's
more interesting than Ashton Hall.
I don't even know who that is, honestly.
You don't know who Ashton Hall is?
Wait, isn't that the dude who like did like the morning stuff, like where he would wake up at like 2 a.m. and put his face in the water?
Saratoga water,
yeah.
And the banana peel.
Yeah. But what are your opinions?
Should I make my parody of that video?
Yeah, you
my
should.
own version.
Waking up at 2 in the morning, putting your face in ice water for 20 minutes, and then it takes you 3 minutes to jump in a pool.
Dude, I've never really understood the whole like ducking your face in the water thing. I mean, I understand that it can.
I think it's
help.
to maybe wake you up, maybe a little bit too.
Well, I understand that it helps like the glow and stuff. That's what Juan was saying. But the thing is, like, if you're gonna do an ice thing, like, why not? If you're gonna do some ice thing, then why not just do like an actual ice bath?
Yeah, I get that. You know? I think one of the things is because it's easier. You know, a lot of people can't just do an ice bath every morning, but I also feel like that's something that would wake me up. Maybe that's other people's ideas too.
I just what I do, I wash my face in the morning to get up, and it's just like I just go like that's how I get up.
All right, yeah. Yeah, when I get up, I usually take my shower and then, you know, brush my teeth and all that, and then I usually eat and then brush my teeth. Just because I don't want my food tasting like mint, but yeah.
What's your opinion on toothpaste as a whole? Wait, let's do it.
My opinion on it? I mean, It's good, I guess. I mean, I used to get like the Crest one that's like fruity or whatever. I don't know why. Oh.
Bro, he's like such a strange dog where he'll like. My dog, she just pees all in one huge pool.
This guy just does it randomly?
He does it in bursts. Like, he saves it up as Emma. It's weird.
But yeah, I mean, it's good for you, I guess. I mean, what do you think about it?
I don't know if it's so good for you because of the fluoride. Because fluoride's actually been correlated with lower IQs in children. And it has cancer risks, too.
I think that's also something that's true for every chemical in the entire world. I mean, I haven't really ever looked into that, to be honest. I haven't looked into whether it gives you, you know, cancer or low IQ. But I wouldn't want to say that I don't agree with that or not, because again, I haven't looked into it.
I think it reminds. I don't know why I didn't just turn right there, but let's just go this way.
Okay. Hey,
bro.
Dude.
Doggy, come on. Now he wants to switch sides all the time. I think it's because of the cars. He gets scared when like the loud cars come by.
Oh yeah.
Doggy.
So, do you not use toothpaste?
I've already answered that question, I think.
Well, okay, so you don't, right? Do you use anything in substitute for it?
Well, I do very consistently. I mean, it's been, I don't know how long it's been since I've missed, but I brush my teeth every day, like twice a day. and obviously drink a lot of water, so that helps too.
Yeah.
But it's mainly just that. I mean, I wouldn't say there's really a substitute. I mean, I heard baking soda is good. I might do that in the future, but probably not every day.
Don't you think that baking soda is a chemical just as much as fluoride is?
I think it's a little different because baking soda, it's actually like healthy to consume. So I don't know.
So my dentist, every time I go to the dentist, puts fluoride on my teeth as like it's supposed to like strengthen your bones or whatever. Again, I don't know anything about that, but would you say that there would be any benefit for them to do that if it does hurt you?
I mean, I think, yeah, of course there is benefits, or else they wouldn't be using it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to me, the benefits outweigh the pros outweigh the benefits because, I mean, no, I said that wrong.
The pros outweigh the cons, yeah. Or the cons outweigh the pros.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, yeah, because I've noticed, I mean, my breath has never really been something I have to worry about when you have a good diet and you drink a lot of water.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you never really have to worry about breath. And my teeth, like, are white, like, 99%. I would say, like, 90% of the time, unless it's, like, I don't know, late in the day or something. But other than that, and I just ate a meal.
Sure.
But other than that, I mean, my teeth are probably still whiter than most people.
Yeah.
For, like, a lot of people, at least.
Yeah. Cool. So, do you ever go to the dentist?
Yeah, I think I just went, like, a month ago.
And what did he have to, like, say? Did he put any fluoride on your teeth or what?
Yeah, I think when I go to the dentist, I don't know. I don't really, like, maybe in the future, I don't think I, like, said anything. I just did
but
whatever
I mean, like,
they had.
yeah.
I mean, because if it's only, like, every 6 months or something, you know, it's not really a big deal to me.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially because fluoride, to an extent, is kind of unavoidable unless I, in the future, like, when I have my own house and stuff, and I could buy a reverse osmosis, like, filter. Because other than that,
where's
oh,
going?
Because other than that, the normal Brita filters, like the countertop filters, they don't really get most of it out.
Yeah.
Even the one I use, I feel like probably doesn't do it.
Yeah, and would you say that you can see a difference, or would you say that it's just like kind of mentally knowing that you don't have fluoride in your water that makes you feel better?
Well, it's just one of the many things that I don't really I like limit, I guess. It's not really I don't really consciously, I'm not thinking about fluoride like 24/7, you know. Fluoride's
it's just
not
kind of
really
like a precaution type of thing.
Yeah. Like, yeah. And it's just it's not, I don't know, just somewhat avoidable. I feel like I'm just going to do what I can.
Yeah.
So Bryson, when's the last time you rode a bike?
Probably about a month ago. Last summer I rode my bike around with a couple of my friends like every day almost. I mean, a real bike. I've ridden one of those like bike things at the gym, but I haven't ridden my actual bike in a while. But I mean, I think riding a bike is fun and like a good source of, you know, like not really necessarily a workout, but like some good cardio and stuff, you know.
I wish I still had my bike. It got stolen. It was like a $700 bike. It got stolen within a couple weeks.
Yikes.
Last year.
Yikes.
Even though it was locked up, it got snipped.
What?
But yeah, because apparently biking too can like help increase height because it helps stretch. It's like a really good stretch.
Really?
When you're pedaling. Yeah.
Well, I know my friend who he used to bike like every day for like a couple of years, pretty much, just like during COVID and stuff. He has like massive calves and like thighs and stuff. Yeah, but I mean, he's kind of short though. He's probably about your height.
Well, something else it was saying that you should like raise it up like one level.
Oh yeah, so you're
like
having to stretch
every
out.
like couple weeks or something, or every. So yeah, and then so it gets like stretched out more over time.
I'll see that.
Also, something that's good too is like jumping, just in general. Like you see the Maasai jumping.
Yeah.
Maasai tribes, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So jumping, or like punching your shins, and then stretching right
Punching your shins?
Yes, getting like just some type of shin damage, and then stretching right after, so like will help elongate them.
So you think that
Creating microfractures in your shin.
So you think that over time, oh, are we going this way? Over time, breaking your shin will do more help than damage?
Well, it's really just the extent, right?
Sure.
So it's like it's almost the same concept as limb lengthening surgery, just to a lesser extent. You're
Okay.
just creating microfractures in your shins, a similar way to where you create micro tears in your bicep when you're working out. And it
Sure,
gets repaired more.
but I think, I mean, I don't really know I don't have any knowledge about this really, but wouldn't you think that, you know, you have proteins to, you know, build muscle when it gets damaged, but
protein is one of the biggest nutrients that you need for bone too.
do you think that it works as good as like your you know, when your muscles get torn and you have protein to fill it in?
It might not be as simple as muscle, because simply due to the fact that muscle is more of a soft tissue, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, pure bone is bone. It's hard, so it's gonna take a lot more effort and a lot more work over time.
Yeah.
Compared to muscle, you can change it relatively fast, with much faster.
Wouldn't you say though that it could cause, I mean, even if it does, let's say, make you grow a couple inches, don't you think that you still could have damage to your bones that could be, you know, like injury, that could make you injury prone, or just have, you know, pain in your shins?
Well, I think if you're going 60-70%, like when it comes to the punches or whatever, if you're not destroying them and you stretch it and you recover good, you should be fine.
Do you think, would you be doing that every day?
Yeah, when Noah comes back, I might try that.
Like every day you'd be punching your shins?
Yeah, I tried it once the other day. It wasn't that bad. I went like probably just like 60% probably.
Did you feel any like maybe breaks or anything in your shins that could, I mean, like, because I've really never
the microfractures.
I've really never heard of anybody like actually breaking their shins to grow.
Well, it's the same concept, right? For example, I mean, so you see all those fighters and stuff, or just people who strength train in general too. Their bones will get thicker and wider.
Yeah.
And so it's the same concept, except rather than get them wider, you have to stretch right out.
Okay.
To help stimulate it.
Interesting. Would you, if you had the opportunity for a free limb lengthening surgery, would you accept the offer, knowing if there's any risks or anything like that?
Knowing that I'm already going to reach 6'4", I probably wouldn't do it. But if I wasn't, it'd be a hard offer to refuse.
Wait, how are you going to reach 6'4"? Like, are you going to grow to 6'4"?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it because of the punching? I mean,
Well, just everything in general.
So,
just everything in general. Yeah.
Did your like doctor say that you still have more time to grow or something like that? Because I'm confused. Because I mean, how tall are you right now? I'm not trying to throw any shade at you.
I'm 5'4".
And so you are going to grow
1 foot.
1 foot in the next few years somehow?
Yeah. Well, not next. I have 10 years. Think about it.
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
25.
That's true.
So,
but I mean, wouldn't you say that?
Especially if you keep doing those methods over time, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility to keep doing it until you're 25. And also, I was seeing a lot of things saying how, let's say your growth plate's close, or let's say, especially if it's like at a younger age, like my age, it's not like you can like do things to stimulate, like you could do things to help reopen them at least a little bit.
Really?
It's not like it's not like a done thing, you know?
Yeah.
Especially because like my genetics are actually like not that bad when it comes to height. Like I have like an average. Bro, Augie is something else. This is gonna help stretch me out.
Yes. Your arms are gonna be longer.
Dude, if I was like if I was like a couple years younger, bro, this would be a challenge, man, to like pull them away from dogs like that. I don't know, like, bro, like imagine like AJ said they had like a 130-pound dog.
Oh my God.
This one's like 70 years.
That weighs as much as you.
Well, not anymore, but yeah.
Well, almost.
Yeah. Dude, it takes him like 3 miles to actually chill out. Just actually chill.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wait, so what was I saying?
Growing next couple of years.
Oh yeah, so my genetics are actually not like that. I mean, it's so much of it is just people being like negative too and not realizing that I'm only 15.
That's true.
So it's like I have so like
yeah, you're like late 2009,
like
correct?
even if it's only to like the average like what 20, where a lot of people start growing, but it's like that's still like years. Like we're talking years.
But I mean, wouldn't you say the peak of like your growing time is within puberty? Like the, you know, peak of that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely could have maximized it more. It's like middle school, even as a kid too, elementary school. Like, but I'm not gonna worry so much about that now, especially because I'm still so young.
Did you know that you wanted to like do that in elementary school though?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, in elementary school, I didn't really care all that much.
Yeah.
And then, because like, especially because you got to think too, like in elementary school, I don't even have the feeling of like attraction. Like I would never get how people like they'd be like having a crush on like people or liking people in elementary school. It was always a weird thing to me. I always thought it was just, I'd be like, ew, gross.
Okay, I get that.
Right. But then in middle school, I was actually like, I'd hit a growth spurt in like towards the end of 5th grade, and then I'd gradually grew a little more after that too.
Yeah.
And so I was actually like
going which way?
It looks like we could just. Or no, we gotta.
Nah, yeah, that's.
And so I was actually like 75th percentile, and I was like pretty tall, like.
Oh, should we
tall.
just cross there?
Sure.
We can just go that way, no? Do you ever think what it could be like when your podcast grows to an extent?
Yeah.
What do you picture that as?
I mean, it'll be great. I mean, there's not much else to say about it. I mean, because it's inevitable. I mean, once you hit a certain threshold, because think about it. I was watching I don't follow Alex Hormozy too much, but not all that much. But he does show up on my feed every now and then. I'll watch like a video or two. And for whatever reason, he was talking specifically about podcasts. He was talking specifically about podcasts, right? Mm-hmm. And he was saying, like, let's just run over here.
Yeah.
He said to be in the top 1% of podcasts, you only need to post 20 episodes. Most people
do like,
and he said
4.
He said like most people quit at like 1 or 2.
Sure.
And then I forgot what the other. I think he was like 99% quit after 1. And then like 90% quit at 10, and then 99% quit at like 20 or something. So when you think about it, I'm already in the top 1% of podcasts.
Right, you just have to grow it a little bit.
Just off the simple principle that I haven't stopped, that I've actually been consistent with it. And so much of it, it's it's one of the best things you can do because it's literally something I'd already be doing, or I've already been doing for forever. It's just why not try to monetize it? Why not try to get something out, grow something off of that? Because I've actually just having valuable conversations. Like I've had, like some of the episodes been kind of goofy here and there, but like in the past, I mean, especially with Noah or just other people, like I've had such like fascinating conversations, and just I almost wish like the sooner the better. Like if I'd known like what I could do, or like if I knew how to set up a channel and stuff, like I would have, if I had the idea, I would have done it years, and I would have started in like elementary school. Because dude, like it would be like, think about it, it'd be pretty people. A lot of people would be like, a lot of people use the excuse like, oh, I'm not this or that yet, or I'm people wouldn't take me serious, whatever it is, right? But like, even if I'm like in elementary school and people wouldn't take me as serious, it's still gonna be entertaining. Like people are gonna watch it.
Sure.
It's not that hard to get in the algorithm and like actually get, especially if you have a solid base. And like I said, have 20 plus episodes where most people don't even get to 20. They quit before that. So it's like, that's all it really takes.
Is there anything specific that you're trying to convey out of this podcast to like an audience that would like, catch somebody's view on the For You page of YouTube, for example?
I'd have to think about that. Maybe if you could give me a more specific question. Like, I don't know.
Like if you're looking, like, what is something that you would try to target to people to watch your videos? Like, what's something that you like offer, I guess? Is it like knowledge or just entertainment?
It's almost a little bit of everything, but the sole driving factor behind me creating the channel, or just the podcast in general, is that I truly want to help people, and that's why I've been they're going to be uploaded in a very long time just to build up. But I'm making like self-improvement videos or whatever, and they're scheduled for like a year later. And so it's just things like that. Like even if a lot of episodes or some episodes or whatever, some of my content, it's just like, it seems more as like entertainment, or it's like funny. But the core value of it at the end of the day is to help people, which I could justify like with a lot of the content. Like whether it's a podcast, you're so much better off watching a podcast like people talk, just raw, unfiltered, unedited, compared to just doom scrolling on TikTok or just watching random videos like that. It's so much better for your brain. It's so much better for your well-being because it's more natural. Just things like that,
And
then just the whole lifting thing too. It's good. It'll help inspire people too.
Okay, and then this next question is gonna have like a follow-up question to it. If you could tell yourself one thing a year ago from today, what would you tell yourself?
Start the podcast. Honestly.
Okay.
Like really?
Yeah. Okay. And then my second question, that's on the same path as that, is in 1 year down the line, what do you hope you can tell yourself at this state?
I'm glad you did it. Maybe those simple words.
Are you still going to be doing it even if you still have, let's say...
I'm saying I'm glad you did it would kind of be a broad...
Sure, yeah, but okay, so let's say you...
I'm just saying, like, to myself, that's what I would say, because by next year, I'm hoping to have a lot of different things, whether it's a podcast or school. There's going to be some things that I have to do in the next year that are pretty significant.
So, let's say you only have 500 subscribers. Well, only is not that big of a word, but okay, so let's say you have 500 subscribers next year at this date. Do you think that you will still keep grinding the podcast?
Oh, I think I'll have 500 easily by the end of the summer, for sure.
Okay, so is that a goal?
Okay, maybe not, but easily this year I could get to 500 just by sheer volume, by just posting content.
Yeah.
Like another thing too that helps inspire me too is just seeing like Mr. Beast when he was on Joe Rogan, he gave a lot of valuable advice, right? Like your first 10, even 100 videos, for example, your first 100 videos are not going to be all that great, right? They can be, but usually they're not going to be good. But it's all about just posting, because 99% of people don't even produce. They don't even post. They don't even create. So it's like just doing that. Let's go this.
So yeah, that's about it. So we just walked
And
past.
you're saying once you pass like 100 videos, 100 YouTube videos, you're saying then we'll talk about quality and things that you could improve. But you're saying, but I guess he was still saying for the first 100 videos, just like try to improve just like one thing every video, which I've kind of done. I'd say it's more for me, especially with the podcast. It's mainly just every video is different, which I think is good in and of itself. But I think when it comes to improving, I'll probably read more later on. I still need to finish the Bible before I do anything else. That's kind of felt like an obligation to me, or before I read anything else. But later on, I'll probably want to read some books on like how to be a better speaker and how I can just how I can like make my podcast better, things like that.
Cool. Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
How's your shoulder feel right now?
My shoulder, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
You're doing a front raise the entire thing?
yeah. I've been switching arms periodically.
Yeah.
So. How's your shoulder feeling?
Good. My fingers feel interesting. Dude, think about how much more force and strength this 80 pounds has versus like 80 pounds in most humans.
Yeah. Do you think that age has a difference? Okay, let's say you have two 150-pound.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Huh? What is it?
If you have two 150-pound people, one is 15 and one is 20.
150?
Yeah, 150 pounds. Or let's say 175, just for the fact. Would you say that, given the same muscle mass, would one have an advantage over the other?
So 15 and 25, right?
Yeah.
Of course, because the 25-year-old gonna have more muscle maturity.
But I'm saying same muscle mass. Does that? I mean, is muscle maturity
they're
a
gonna
difference?
They're gonna have more skeletal mass, or more. Their bones are gonna be stronger.
So almost like more coordination kind of thing.
Yeah, they're just gonna have probably more experience, whatever it is.
True.
Maybe if you give them, it's a weird hypothetical. But
Yeah, I mean,
because we don't even have. You're talking about a fight,
just in any scenario, I guess.
bench press, or
Yeah, sure, or a fight. Yeah.
It's going to be. It's going to be. Because think about it. I mean, a 15-year-old guy, or let's say I'm 15. I'm typically most likely going to be a lot weaker than someone who's also 150, but they're 25. They're fully developed, bro. That's a man. But it also really depends on how you train. I mean, most guys aren't really that strong. Like as I progress, I'm going to be stronger than most guys who are 150 or more than 150 who are grown adults. I mean, because I can almost bench 2 plates, which 2 plates is like 1% of the general population. I mean, like the average bench of a grown man at a gym, pretty much.
Yeah.
And 315 is 1% of dudes who go to the gym.
Dang.
So that's the next level. For sure.
So you're in marching band, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to be a junior, so are you still continuing that?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you find it enjoyable or beneficial? Or
Well, I'd always been, I'd say pretty talented. I mean, I wasn't, in middle school I was like okay, And then after middle school, I'd say I got pretty talented with instruments. And so I always liked music.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, I liked practicing the show and marching band. Like the show was pretty, I mean, so yeah. I mean, the show was pretty, the shows in general are like pretty hard, pretty advanced.
Yeah.
Especially for pit, because you're not moving around, so you're gonna have harder music.
Mm.
But I've definitely kind of fallen out of love with it more than someone say like Noah. Like I don't really. It's less of a passion for me now than it used to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, because I haven't even played an instrument in a minute, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like probably since February that I've actually even played anything.
Right.
So.
And what do you play again? You play like
played
the tambourine or whatever?
Well, I mean, it's just percussion, and I can play like percussion in general. But
Oh yeah.
That at least for that season or that time frame, it was like vibraphone, so it's pretty much a xylophone.
Yeah. Well, because I went to the like Belmont Shore or whatever Christmas parade with Easton and Noah, and I remember we saw you playing that tambourine thing.
Or it was like sleigh bells. Yeah.
Yeah, sleigh bells in the parade.
Actually, I think I had or cymbals. Or some of the parades or most of the time when we were doing pep tunes or things like that, I'd have cymbals. But for that one, it was like a Christmas theme parade. I had sleigh bells.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last? You haven't played music since Marshall, huh? Right?
I mean, nothing like an actual band, no.
Yeah.
I bought a banjo though. Huh?
What was that?
What?
You didn't hear that?
The ding?
Yeah.
No, I guess.
Man, he's still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? Yeah, it takes like 3 miles for the tug to not be as rough.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems a little bit more chill now.
Yeah, I'd say probably like 2 miles in, so he's like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw Philly Eagles license plate. What's your NFL team?
I'm a Giants fan.
You.
Ew. What the hell? What are you?
Rams are where it's at, man. Come on.
Man, my mom grew up in like New Jersey, and so I kind of just adopted
whose house? Come on.
What do you mean?
Whose
That's
house?
That's like
Come
Milliken, bruh.
What?
That's
What
what
do you-
Milliken says.
Probably because they're copying the
Yeah,
Rams.
it's exactly why. That's why.
Yeah,
it's,
that's
like,
that's why
cringy.
the Rams are the best.
No. You go to Lakewood, what?
No,
No,
the
but-
LA Rams are the best.
Yeah, I know, but the Giants, we just
Oh
had
yeah,
like,
you said you know. So, whoa! What the? Yo, I got like stuck in a storm.
So yeah, the Giants just had a pretty good NFL draft this season. Hopefully, we'll be able to do a lot better because in the recent years we've been really bad.
Yeah.
Do you follow like any sports really?
Well, did you see that? Did you see Mahomes just got traded to the Rams?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
Bro, I was hoping I would get you with that.
Bro, no, why would I believe that?
I don't know. But seriously though, I also like the Steelers, and Aaron Rodgers just got traded to the Steelers, so that's cool. I like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he was just on the
Sure.
Jets, I think, and yeah, he like
Aaron Rodgers, if you want to pod.
he
Saw
just
him on
messed
Joe
up
Rogan.
his ankle like last
Someone
2
did.
seasons ago.
Yeah.
He was on Joe Rogan?
Yeah, he was on Joe Rogan like 2 or 3 times already.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, we're getting some sun right now.
Yeah, it's hot, bro. It's like
Not really
82.
hot. It's
Yeah.
actually nice right now.
It's kind of breezy right now, which is
I'm
nice,
just
but
saying
it's
we're getting
still...
because we're in the shade the entire time.
Yeah, you were. I was still in the sun. Yeah, it's been getting hotter and hotter though, for sure.
Yeah. Dude, that 1%, that 1% black must be like healthy, bro. Because I do not. I have like the perfect, like I get the perfect amount or whatever from the sun. Like I don't take in too much where I'm burning.
Yeah, are we gonna go back here or what?
We'll go around this car
Yeah,
and
okay.
left.
Oh, okay. An arcade.
Dude, I remember it was like freshman year,
Mm-hmm.
and I convinced this one dude who was in track or whatever. I showed him like this random picture of this light skinned guy I found, and I told him it was my dad. And so he just started. I didn't even tell anyone else. I just told him as a joke, and he was telling like the entire team. So they were all convinced that I was black.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, I mean, now you are.
And I don't even know if I actually addressed it. I feel like some of them might actually think that.
Really?
I don't
Still?
maybe not after a year, but I don't know. I mean, but they genuinely thought. So I don't know. He thought, he was convinced. It was funny. All right, he's settled down a little bit.
So have you found a summer job yet?
So actually, I've been waiting. Wait, thanks for reminding me. I've been waiting for my ID to come in. It hasn't came in yet.
Do you need
I think I went
an
to my
ID?
appointment like at least a week and a half ago already. I said that kind of weird.
Which way are we going? That way?
Yeah.
Do you ever wonder
Let me know when it. You have your phone, right?
Yeah,
Let me know when it hits 6 o'clock, so we can start going back.
it's 5:30 right now.
Okay.
What was I gonna say?
Maybe we should just go here, and then we keep going.
Left or what?
No, right.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, but we might as well while we're waiting.
Yeah. Do you ever wonder if like one day somebody will like notice you out in the wild?
Oh yeah, that's what my brother said. So I don't know if I already addressed the situation or whatever, but there was like a week or two ago there was police that came to my house
What?
and they came in or whatever, and then as I was telling my brother the story, he was like, he said, did they recognize you from your YouTube channel?
You got raided.
He was like, is that the guy from the YouTube? Is that the guy who walked to Angel Stadium? That's what my brother said.
Yeah, I didn't finish watching that video. Did you actually do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. How long did that take you?
It was 20 miles. I tried walking back. I only got like 5 miles back.
What, did you take the bus home?
I told my mom I'm at 1%. And so she just made me pick me
Where are we going?
this way. Right, I should go on.
So you told your mom you were at 1%?
Yeah, I didn't say come pick me up. I just said I'm at 1%. So just in case, so she doesn't like get
Freak
scared
out.
if I don't answer her text or something.
Yeah.
But then she was like I'm coming because I was only trying to take a break, but she just said stay there, and I didn't even see the text. So I was just chilling, taking a break because my hamstrings hurt so bad. And then yeah, she just picked me up from there. So
How good did that video do?
not that great. It got like 90 views, so it's like okay. The podcast take all the views.
Yeah. Do you hope to, in one day in the future, get like more like just different videos in at once, or would you rather do one or the other?
I don't understand what you mean by
Like,
that.
would you do the IRL videos more if they started getting popular, or would you want to stick to more podcast videos?
Well, they're both IRL. You mean
Well, I
you
mean,
mean
like-
like lifting videos or stuff like that.
Just like, yeah, out and about compared to podcasts, like sitting down.
Yeah, maybe both. Yeah. Or would you consider? Are you saying IRL? Would you consider this like IRL?
Well, no,
Or
like
like a vlog. I guess?
a vlog, yeah. Which one, or rather, which
This
one
is
would
like
you
a
prefer?
vlog podcast kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I honestly, I might do this more because this just makes more sense. Like I could get my steps in and do the podcast at the same time.
Maybe just go that way, I guess.
So,
Or,
yeah, sure. Let's do it.
yeah, there's more shade right here.
Bro,
Holy.
just chill, I guess.
Oh my god.
You know, Ashton Hall like raced two canines in one of his videos.
Really? Did he win?
I think so. I think it was like right neck and neck or something.
Mm.
Bro, he acts like he's like so fast. Like they said he's 26 miles an hour. There's no flipping way he's 26 miles. Because if he was 26 miles an hour, he would have easily beat speed.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt is 27.
Jeez.
And there's no way speed's like that.
No. I mean, speed's fast, but like I don't know if he's that fast.
At least not yet. I mean, bro, if Speed wasn't a streamer and he wasn't as famous as he is, he would literally just be a normal dude, just who happened to be fast.
Yeah.
He's not, because it's like, why haven't you been? If he was that fast, if he is that fast, it's kind of a waste of talent. Like if he's waiting after all this time.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of looks like Noah from a distance.
Whoa.
The guy.
Oh.
Oh, you thought.